Going on, everybody? What's going on? All right, let me get this screen up. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good morning. Let's have a good week. Now let's get right on into it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark the previous day's low. As you can see, the previous day's low has already been traded through. And then we got the previous day's high all the way up here. So overall, if you guys watch my market breakdown on what I'm overall expecting for the week, something I did say I wanted to do, I did want to see price come a little bit higher for at least Monday through Tuesday through Wednesday. And because overall, I'm targeting 14,600 as my overall target for the week, because this is overall where I think price is going to come to before it flips bearish. So I'm keeping my overall bias in mind. Next thing I'm noticing is we did make this low of the day early in the London session. So that's something I'm also going to be keeping in mind, that this down here is potentially going to be the low of the day. And if it is the low of the day, I'm overall going to be looking for a potential London continuation. So let's get the Asian session range also. Get a London continuation to overall clear the Asian session highs, along with clearing these highs that we created up here during the London session. Because even though price is retracing, there still could be a chance that it follows that trend. So let me get this fib. As you can see, price is holding that fib from the higher London high of the day, because this is currently the high of the day also up here. But I do think that there's going to be a high chance that price could continue going a little bit higher. But let me get to the higher time frame. We are rejecting this daily order block down here also, so we could be bearish. If we are bearish, I'm only going to be looking for sells above the 12 a.m. open, which is up here. So we'll see what happens overall. But if I stick to my bearish bias, where would I want to see price come to? Let's pull our fib from here to here. I would ideally want to see it come a little bit lower. We'll be below the 12 a.m. open. Got the low of the day down here. Let's also see. Let's check a slightly higher time frame. Yeah, everything's looking bearish. There's a lot of liquidity under here. Well, if you don't understand, I was saying there's a lot of liquidity under here too, all below these lows that price could potentially be reaching for. And then target 13,800. That could also be something that potentially happens. Well, honestly, it just kind of depends right now. I'm going to just be patient. I'm going to let the market see what it's going to do. I'm going to wait for it to come a little bit lower into this 14,100 area. And then from here, I'm going to see how price wants to react. Morning, boss. What's going on? Today will be a good day. Yes, sir. But hold on. Before we start, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick before I do anything else. I'm back. I had to get my dog. All right, good now. We good now. All right, so without further ado, we're going to continue to see what's overall happening. Right now, price is still showing a willingness to potentially go higher. It looks like it's possibly rejecting this 38.20%. Yes, it is. So that's showing me that there is a willingness to go higher. So overall, I am going to wait for it to come a little bit lower, and I'm going to use this breaker block as a potential area to enter. My bad, I'm just sending out my other link real quick. So let's check out US30 actually. Let's check out US30. See what we can compare the two as of right now. It looks like they're very similar in price action. I gotta fix my camera too, god damn it. There we go. All right, same thing. Mark out the previous day's high on US30. And they get the previous day's low. And the same thing has happened. They've cleared the previous day's low and is showing a willingness to potentially want to go higher than previous day's low now. So if this is true, we're going to overall be looking at for this as a potential London continuation move after clearing this low. Let's get the Asia session. Just like that. Cleared the Asia session lows also. We have the high of the day up here, and we have the low of the day down here. So either one could potentially work out, because keep in mind that both these highs and lows were created during the London session. So either one could potentially work out in a potential London continuation. So as of right now, price is showing a willingness that it likely might want to go lower. Let's get the 12 AM open real quick. Tapped into the 12 AM open a few times. The level that it's currently respecting right now is 34,700. That is the big figure level that it's currently at. We have 34,900 right above here. 34,500 right down here. 34,400. 34,300 down here. So these are like the main ones that price is currently trading within. I'm still overall, I want to say I'm bullish, but at the same time, if you look at higher time frames, everything is extremely bearish. But we did get to the high of this candle already, so I do think that there's a good chance that we could potentially still push higher. So I'm gonna stick to my bias overall, like I was saying on the higher time frames. I could end up being wrong, but if I'm wrong, at least I will know that right away, and I won't have to take too many trades to figure out that my analysis wasn't on the right side. So right now, we're just waiting. I'm waiting for a good opportunity to show itself. These higher time frame is still bearish, but like I said, I want to see it come a little bit higher to at least 4,600 before going lower. We'll see how that works out. We will see. Where'd I put my phone at? Hey, we're pushing. Hopefully we get a retracement. If we don't get a retracement, we'll just let price fly. Ain't no need to try to just hop in. But I'm still looking for a potential little retracement before we really push. I could be wrong, but all I need is to come to at least this high of the breaker blocking at 62%, and then I will have my stop loss. Damn, that's pretty wide, 110 pips. Ooh, that's a little bit wide, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe a little bit lower. 70.50%. I don't know. Pull this fib from this previous day's high to this low here, and we'll get an area where we could potentially use as the target if price really does go higher. So the 38.20% level is right here. So at that point, we could even see a potential reaction in price. So I'm going to keep that in mind. So 14,300 is also right there. We'll keep all that in mind. It looks like price is going to try and push. Just 30 is also pushing right now. Had that 38.21 rejection also. So this is either going to be a long-term move and price is going to continue to push higher, or we're going to be able to still get a retracement to the 62% after this. So only one of the two applies. We'll see what happens. We will see. Right now, we just got to be patient and let the market come to us. Any thoughts on the Fed emergency meeting today? Nah, personally, I don't really look at the news. I just let them do what they got to do. I stick to the chart patterns. Chart patterns won't lie to me. So as of right now, if you go to higher time frames, let's say the 4-hour. 4-hour looks like it's about to get a bullish engulfing after coming to this daily order block. So if that's the case, once we start engulfing, we should potentially even get just a pullback. And like I said, 14,600 is going to be our overall target. Even though we might not get that today, that's ideally where I'm targeting. That's about 300 pips away. So right now, price is about to reach for this Asian session high up here. All the liquidity above this high is where price is about to run for. Roger that. The candles don't lie. That's a fact. That's a fact. Market's moving slow, but nonetheless, we know what we want to see. Just want to see price one last pullback, then we could take off. But if it takes off without us, it is what it is. So right now, since we're waiting, I'm about to get my leg stand out. We about to relax, wait. And that's really all there is to it. Go Go see what we could do. Just steady, still showing a willingness to go higher. We will see. We will see. Yo, Martin.
What up, Andre?
Long time no see.
Yeah, man, I had to take a week off.
Felt like a month.
Felt like it, man. Fuck, my body feels it. Shit. All right.
Oh, yeah, right now we're just waiting. Nothing much really happening.
Did a markup yesterday. I didn't see your weekly analysis.
Yeah, overall, I'm bullish short term in the week, over long term bearish. I just want to see price at least hit 14,600, and then from there, I'm going to be bearish on the week.
Oh, that's interesting. What happened last night?
We'll see. I'm still waiting for price to at least get to this 150 to 100 area so I could look to go long. But we will see what happens. Right now, it's still showing a willingness to want to come lower, not coming higher than 14,280. US 30 doing the same things, rejecting 34,700 right now. But we did clear the previous day's low and immediately showed a willingness to come higher. So I'm using that as a potential false break scenario. Anticipation that we're going to go higher after rejecting this daily order block. So we'll see what happens. If it just keeps flying, it just keeps flying.
Okay. Even if I've taken a week off, man, I'm doing this markup and it feels like fucking riding a bike.
The markup's the easy part though. The mental, that's where it all kicks in.
Yeah.
Hey, there's news tomorrow. No, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? This one's like Hmm. 2 days, February 16th. Alright. But when's this one? February 16th. I don't know why it says the day. Whatever. What up, bro? What's up, Dennis? Yeah, right now I'm just waiting for the market to come a little bit lower. I'm looking for a long, but it is holding this high up here. During 2 a.m. it's holding that fib also. So I don't know, there could be a potential reason to see it go short. I could see it happening. Even though I'm short-term bullish, we are bearish on the weekly and daily, so could just keep that overall trend. Retested last time before coming lower, potentially. Then again, I'm keeping in mind this daily and the 4 hour. The 4 hour, it's like this engulfing almost now. Closes in about 40 minutes, which I think is a good sign for see price go bullish. I'm gonna just wait and see if I can get a better trade opportunity. See if I can let it come a little bit lower first.
Oh, I see where you're saying the PDL. When
Mm-hmm.
it gets to a continuation 38 level, 38%
Yeah, I'm
continuation.
under at least 62%, but I
Oh,
might
okay.
not get
Snap.
it.
Order block them. Fair value gap. Fair value gap. 62%. That's 34,500. Big fig. Targeting previous day high or the
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna reach it.
It's a big move, huh? That's almost from where it's at. 732 points. Nah.
Euro, he's bullish on the euro. So if we're bullish on there, then might be bullish over here too. So we'll see what happens. Key zone at 14,400. 14,400. Yeah, personally, I wouldn't use this as a zone. That looks like more of a resistance or something to me. Personally, I wouldn't use it though, because keep in mind, if you're using 14,400, keep in mind to the left, all this clean flow right here, that price could easily just go up and down. It's not really an area where price is likely gonna have a reaction. 14,300 is a pretty good one, I would say though, just because it's a 400. But at the 400 level, you could use it just as a big figure level for sure. But nonetheless, we'll see what happens. Could see some bearishness from there, yeah, potentially. But if it comes to 14,400, I would honestly think it's just gonna come to 14,500 at that point, because if this level right here is at 14,300, so 14,400, it will kind of just be, maybe that would be like a 50% retracement, but we'll see. US 30's falling. What's the 4-hour on US 30 looking like? It's feeling to have another engulfing. Trying to see if there's like another confirmation that I'm missing that could like help switch my bias on what I think is gonna happen. We're below here, so we should be looking for buys or bearish. I think it might just be wait for the open.
It's the market structure. You got a higher high. Didn't make a well. It didn't really take out that liquidity,
We're above here.
right? Yeah, it didn't take that liquidity
Yeah,
right
it
there
didn't take it.
before. Not yet. So it's not really a higher high yet. It's just could just be a retracement or a move lower.
We'll see. We will see. Only thing I'm seeing is if we could potentially get an engulfing going into the open.
You got a mic?
Hmm?
You got a see? You got a mic?
What you mean?
For your like a studio mic.
Oh, I've been had this mic. It
Uh,
just wasn't in the camera. I would just have it like.
talk now. See if it's different.
I'm a little low, but you'll still hear me.
Oh yeah. Keep it closer for sure.
Like usually it would be in front of me, but like this difference, it was like above my head. The mic was like pointing a whole different way though. This is easier because I got a new chair, so I moved the mic so I could just swivel it. I could just lean back and you'll still be able to hear me.
Okay. Cool, man. That's what's up.
I might just stick to my bullish bias. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Where is this at? 14,170. Yeah, it's this area right in here. I'm gonna stick to the bullish bias. I'm gonna try to see if we can get down to like 70% because I'm looking at the risk reward stop loss is a pretty significant way around. 90 pips. Yeah, let me check US 30. US 30 is probably like 120. Yeah, look at that, 185. Yep, nice. I don't know. I don't even think there's worthy of a trade risk reward wise. If anything, this sell trade would be a better trade because the risk reward would be significantly lower. Even if I got in late here, stop loss above here, that's only 85. That's still a lot. Goddamn. I don't know.
People people are seeing a discount right now, or are they getting fear for it? Now, what is the I don't know what the VIX say? People fear for right now at this time in history?
Maybe. Maybe.
Is there any new COVIDs out?
I don't know. I don't even keep up with that bullshit.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. People be getting scared, man. Be selling everything.
So just watch the news too much. If they don't watch the news, they wouldn't even know the COVID existed. And that's a fact. I don't know. Today's doesn't really look clean. No news today, so no momentum either. I might honestly, if I come to 30 minutes, I might just wait for price to come all the way down into here. This is bullish order block because that's the only place I'm really gonna have a good risk reward. If it doesn't come into there, shit, it is what it is.
Is it clearly visible? Like, does it make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. It looks like it makes sense. I see that order block where you're talking about where it needs to
There's
go
a
back
cleaner
down.
one on US30. So it's probably gonna have a similar reaction if it comes down to it. And at that
Bullish
point,
eyes, baby. Hell yeah. Dick, my dick.
what would the risk reward be from here? Damn. You just have to keep it below this order block at that point.
Wait. Yeah.
Tough, yeah. I haven't even been really trading US30. US30's been, ranges have been shitty. Volume has been ass. And that's just been the better pair to trade. Yeah, and look at this risk reward. 45. See? There we go.
Fuck, bro. That's a minimal risk for a good payout.
We'll see what happens. We got about, it's the last point of the true mitigation. Let's see, bro. We'll see. To be honest, we'll see. I'm just relaxing. Whatever happens, happens right now. Got about 2 minutes until the open, so let's see. We'll see. I don't know. Part of me wants to go long when we get down there. Part of me doesn't like how this is gonna be like this. Because it's just like two London continuations for me. It's either gonna reject the one that it's currently rejecting now and then go lower, or it's gonna come lower, tap into here. We got all this down here. The price is probably gonna reach for if it goes lower. 13,800. We'll see. Because then there's also a lot of liquidity up here also that the market needs to come for. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We got about a minute to the open. If not a minute, like right now. Because we could even just come for 14,300 and then have a false break from there. So I'm gonna get on the lower time frame while I wait. Because we could get a potential sell set up right in here. So we're checking this order block. Now we're pushing. Now let's see how price reacts after clearing all these highs. Get real in there. So what I'm gonna look for is I'm only gonna be looking for sells in this area. once we get above this open. Unless price fails to stay above the 50% of this order block. Then from there, I'll potentially look to potentially go lower. But if it keeps going, I'm only going to be looking for sells right up here, 14,300 area. It's failing now. Clear this high to the left. Didn't clear that low. All right, I'm going to be bearish, low key. I might look to short and keep my stop above here. Once we get a little more retest, I'm going to do it. Get my stop loss above here, which is going to be the high of the London session. Shit, if we can get a retest, goddamn. What's the risk reward? All right, I'm getting in for a sell here because I don't think it's going to clear that London low, the London high. That's the reason they did all this. But if I'm wrong, well, I'll just take this one trade and I'll obviously be wrong for the whole thing. So here, stop loss is going above this high up here. I'm going to use. It's not that London high, but I don't think it's going to reach for it if it continues to reject. And I'm ideally going to be using 14,100 as a potential target now.
Oh, it's playing out.
Let's try to go for like a 1 to 3, ideally. I think there's a lot of room for more. We're almost at TP1 already. Come on. Can't like grab it. The Fed be so weird. I swear to God sometimes. Now we're about to hit TP1. Let me get closer for this. Put my chair up. I gotta be focused. And TP1 is about to get hit for 35 points. Almost there. Rejecting. We'll see what happens. Ideally, if this is going to be the real move, I want to see it come for these lows down here as a majority full target, but anything can happen. Easily end up flipping on us, but nonetheless, just got to wait and see what happens. US 30, bearish. We'll see. Just let it do what it gotta do. If it comes back to at least 50% of the order block, at least I have some I could potentially cut the trade short. So we'll see how it plays out. Right now it looks to be retracing again. Ooh, I don't want to see it come back above that order block though. I will give it time to go in it, but if it starts going past that 50%, then I'll probably think about cutting it short. Yeah, looks like it's gonna come back up. Tough times. US 30, it's rejecting also now. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna come for those highs.
The liquidity.
Yeah, more than likely.
US
If it's
30.
pushing like this, it's probably gonna keep pushing like that. US 30's falling, yeah, but we'll see. I'm still in the trade, so it didn't stop me out yet. I don't want to see it close above this 50%, but once it gets close like that to pushing like that, anything can happen. I want to move my stop at the same time I don't. I'm about in 25 pips drawdown. I want to move it potentially above this high up here because this is the high of the day. But I think our stop should be valid still. Just depends how these candles want to start closing and moving. Yeah, I don't know. If I were you guys, I would personally just cut the trade off just because it's doing it. But there is a chance it could still play out. That's just my overall bias on it. But with the way it's looking, it looks more likely to stop you out than to continue going the right direction that we wanted to. US 30, it's like US 30's falling too. It's the type of thing where you've had more luck moving your stop loss. But that's up to you. Everyone's different. I ain't moved mine. It just ain't stopped me out yet. Because with the way it's moving, it doesn't want to go higher. It's rejecting at 50%. But it keeps coming so close that just a few pips more higher, and it's going to stop you out. And it can still reject like this. That's what I'm saying. Moving that stop loss could help you, but it could also go against you.
That candle closed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. It just came to stop me out. See, I figured it was gonna come and stop me out. We'll see how it reacts after this 14,300 area. If it keeps pushing from there, then see, look, now it's rejecting.
Liquidity.
Nice. We'll see how it reacts. If it comes down again, then I'll potentially think about getting back in. But for right now, I'm gonna just wait. Damn, look at that. We'll see. Came, cleared these highs. Now the high to the left is the London session high of the day. So is it gonna reach for that, which is up here at 14,300? Or is it just gonna have a false break of these highs to the left and continue trying to go lower? So on that trade, I lost about 42 pips. Damn, TP1 almost got hit too. Tough. Now we're showing willingness to reject. What I see. We'll see. It's only on the 1 minute though. US 30 is still showing a willingness to go lower.
Nas is taking off, bro.
Yeah, we'll see what it does. It looks like it's finally engulfing.
Yeah.
US 30 still rejecting, doing the same shit it was doing 5 minutes ago. We'll see. If we get an engulfing on this 1 minute candle right here, closing and engulfing, then I'm gonna get in on that candle. Alright, if it closes bearish like this, I'm gonna wait for a retest, get in on that with my stop below this high, above this high up here, and if that trade gets stopped out, I'm done for the day after that. As simple as that. Now I'm just gonna wait for this retracement. My stop loss above that high. Might get it, might not. But we'll see. See, I knew it was gonna do something like that. Just came stop me out before it came lower. That's why I wanted to move my stop loss, but it is what it is. Come on, low retest, low retest.
Alright, there we go. US 30.
Yeah, US 30 still falling. There we go. Retest. Retest. Damn, bro, how you gonna do that?
A little bit higher, bro. A little bit higher. Shit.
So where are we at on the 15.05? We can get to 50%, then I'll get in there. All right, I'm gonna get in there. I'll spare the few pips. It is what it is. Fuck it. I ain't gonna try to get perfect. We're on the 1 minute time frame. There we go. We'll see what happens. Watch this one be the one that comes stop me out now. Damn, now wants to push. That's tough. Damn, US 30 rejecting too. Goddamn. Looks like it's pushing again. Whoa, if it stops me out, 2 and done. Not US 30. Nas being finesse gang today. Being a big finesse gang. Man, Marcus, go where you gotta go, fam. Over here consolidating. Yeah, it wants it's rejecting, but it wants to come up here. That's really what it looks like. But this is my safe stop. If this high gets broken, then it's not going to be. This high is no longer important at that point because this is the high that was made, creating the high of the day during London session. So if that's invalid, then it's more than likely this is going to be a stop that gets held through. Price is just going to overall keep this bullish London continuation, not bearish. But hey, overall, I did say I was bullish, but the way I was saying, I'm not looking for any buys under here. Not looking for any sells. Yeah, it looks like it was push. That high is about to get cleaned. Shit, if I were y'all, I would just cut this trade off right here just to save those few pips. That's just me though, because it's more than likely gonna stop you out. So it's just going off of probabilities at that point. There's a chance it could not stop you out, but what's the chance of it not pushing a few more pips? You know what I mean? Few chance of not going 10 more pips. If you don't think it's gonna go 10 pips higher, then shit, you can hold it, but I'll let it stop you out. But just if you guys don't want to take that full loss, you know what to do.
It could still go lower to that 70% too, Andre. We're just waiting for it to get into that like price to do its little retracement, and then
It could do whatever. It's just having an actual stop loss. So regardless if you know the direction, if your stop loss is gonna get stopped out, it is. Regardless, nothing matters at that point. The direction is the easy part, but the actual trade is it's totally different. Let's just say if you was already flip bullish, nope, still in the same place it was 15 minutes ago. All right.
shit.
Yeah, there's like no momentum. About 25 pips to draw down. It's rejecting, but nothing clean. Where's 14,300 at? Right here. My stop's right above 14,300. All right, we're rejecting now. Slowly but surely. There we go.
There it is. Let's see. Clear the lows.
Yeah, I don't think it should go back after this. If it does, shit, man. I don't know what else it's gonna do.
US 30's looking bearish. This is looking like a
Yeah,
cat.
your series just stayed bearish and never really showed a willingness to flip like Nas did. I'm just staying on that same bias as US 30. US 30 is coming for 34,500, so I think we can come for at least 14,100, ideally. There we go. Slowly but surely. All right, I'm gonna take some partial at my 1 to 2, and I'm gonna leave the rest to run to at least below these lows, ideally. Now, below these lows is my 1 to 2. Down here and below these lows is where I'm gonna try to take off the full position. Now we're about to hit TP1. TP1 is about to get hit for 35 pips. Damn, missed it again, bro. Come so close and it just rejects. God damn it. God damn it.
See what happens. It's playing out.
Look at US 30. Why can't it be like US 30, man? It's like whatever pair I take a trade on, the other pair does what I want. Swear to God. What is this? Come on. There's a big difference here. What is happening? Somehow, Nas stops me out. That's gonna be a sad story. But look how clean US30 was with this push to downside. Even though it took a little long. Overall, the move was clean. It's probably gonna continue to go lower from here, unless it's gonna reject this and go higher. And that's why Nas is doing this shit. That could be the case. Could be rejecting 34,500 to potentially keep going higher. And that's why Nas is having this push right now. I just don't like how these candles look on Nas, man. It looks like it's gonna fly high. And if it does do that, then the likelihood of US30 going high is gonna be way more significant. Yeah, but after coming back to break even, I don't really like that. Not at all. Still got 2 minutes, but the last two candles on this are literally like same right now. Flipped. Yep, and now it's back in the drawdown. Very tough. Yeah, I think US30 is gonna go higher. So if anything, I might try to get out this trade at break even. I think that's really what I'm gonna do, and then try to get on US30 for a potential long. Because the way Nas is moving, this is looking not the best. Oh, back in a drawdown. Yeah. They both look like they want to go long, but US30 actually just had the drop when Nas didn't.
Yeah, bro. So it had that retracement on US30 and stopped out the position by 3 pips, but then it moved down an extra
Yeah, I'm not probably going to be able to get out this position at break even. It's
188
probably going to
points.
stop me out. Yeah, USA looks like it's about to go long. And I'm stuck in this sell position on Nas now. It's very tough, very tough. Oh, it is what it is. This one's looking like an L. Almost had TP1 hit by literally like 3 pips. Reversed. Yeah, it's going back to being bullish. Look at US30. Yeah. Original bias is what it was. The trade I wanted to take today ended up happening on US30. That's what it's looking like right now. Yeah, retesting 14,300 on Nas. It's about to stop me out. Yep. And it's about to in a few seconds. About to push. Oops, waiting for it. Yeah, it's right there. My stop loss now. Yeah, that just got stopped out. Well, Nas 100, thanks for being a bitch today. Appreciate it. US30. Yeah, US30 is the move I would have liked to catch. That's what I was looking for on Nas 100, but Nas never came down to 62%. Tough vibes. I would even get on to US30, but the risk rewards just should it. Even if I would have got in here, that's like 130 pips. Not even worth it. Yeah, it looks like they're all just gonna fly the rest of the day. That's what it looks like.
Kinda just
Yeah.
rocks.
US30 ain't really gonna. I don't think US30 is gonna come back down. Nas just consolidate it for an hour and just push higher. Well, it is what it is. I got a nice sell on US30. I got it at break even 140 points on the US30, baby. Where you get in at? Cause shit, that shit's about to come for your ass. Oh God. If I were you, just make sure you take that profit if you're up 150 points. Shit.
Yep.
Cause if Nas is moving like this, the US30 is coming right next.
Yep. Big facts.
Yeah, the overall bullish on Nas was, I knew it was bullish, just couldn't get the proper entry I wanted. I ended up trying to switch to bearish because it was holding, but it is what it is.
The Dow went and slapped that 70% that you were talking about too, bruh.
Yeah, the Dow did what I wanted to see on Nas. Just one had a 38.20% rejection, the other one didn't. Yeah, this is gonna reach all for these highs. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to 34,900. Over here, shit, I won't be surprised if we get to 14,600 by the end of the day at this point, the way it's moving. Yeah, ain't really much else to do here, so I'm gonna just end it off here. Ain't no more room for any opportunities. The best moves already happened. Unless USA retraces down here, I wouldn't even look to buy. But even then, you would have to at least have your stop loss below this low, not even this low. So it's even risky at that. And even then, you're still risking about 90 pips even at this low here. So this would have been the ideal move if we could have caught it on NAS 100, but it didn't happen. US 30 is the one that had that move. So it is what it is. So on that note, I'm gonna just end it off here. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Took my 2 L's. We'll just leave it at that. Overall, original bias is stuck, but didn't get the opportunity I wanted to see. So on that note, I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Be motivated by the fear of being average. I'll see you tomorrow, Martin. And everyone be safe.
Good day.
Yeah, ain't really much we could have did. Took advantage on the opportunities that we seen. They just didn't end up playing out to my likeness. US 30 had that same setup I wanted to see on NAS 100. So unfortunately, can't do nothing about that. Neither here nor there. So everyone be safe, good trading, and stay productive. And I'll see you all later.